Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly forecast. I'm just going to jump straight in because I'm not feeling very well, so do bear with me. I've got a bit of a sore throat and a dry cough, so this video might be choppy because I'm going to edit out every time I cough. So I apologise for that, and I may have to keep sipping my water. But let's get into it, shall we? Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know for the month of May? What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of May? What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of May? What is Sagittarius's current self? Current self. That's too many. Too many. Too many. If they're meant to come out again, they will. Okay, what is current self? What is the theme? The moon. What is the goal? Oh, two, the goal. What is the obstacle? Two for obstacle. Accomplishment. What is Sagittarius' accomplishment this month? Queen of Wands. Very apt for a Saggy. What is something Sagittarius needs to avoid in May? What is something Sagittarius needs to avoid in May? What is something Sagittarius needs to embrace? Oh gosh. What is the support? What is the support? And what is the advice? What is the advice? Oh, wow. Okay, so in your current self, we have got the Two of Wands. It looks like you are planning something or have been contemplating something for a while. I will clarify these cards in just a moment. The theme of the month is the moon. So either something might be coming to light, or you may be keeping your plans to yourself, which when we're planning things and we don't want people to know just yet, that's perfectly normal. It seems like you're maybe going to be keeping these plans, ideas to yourself for a little while. The goal of the month, you have got the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. There is some sort of fated opportunity. Some sort of fated opportunity. Luck is going in your favour. There might be a proposal. Somebody making a proposal. Not necessarily romantic, but the Knight of Cups usually is romantic. In your obstacle position, you have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups. It's with that in your obstacle, either you're having to walk away from something, or you're reluctant to walk away from something. You're either having to walk away from something and you don't want to, or you're not walking away from something that you need to walk away from. There is a walking away energy, leaving something behind in your obstacle position. In your accomplishment position, you've got the Queen of Wands, which is very apt for Sagittarius. This is essentially you. She is very fiery, creative, confident, she's a very confident queen. She has the ability to light up a room. Oh no, this is going to go off. My son is asleep in bed and I just don't want to wake him up, so I've got the monitor in here to make sure I'm not being too loud and waking him up. She has the ability to light up a room, is what I was going to say. If you see all of these candles and the light that she's holding in her hand, she's just like a really bright spark, confident, fiery energy, creative and nurturing, and loves animals. So yeah, this is you, I feel. So then in your avoid position, you've got the Six of Cups. Something from the past. It's asking you to not dwell on the past, avoid looking back too much. Maybe this is why you're a bit reluctant to walk away from something, if you do need to walk away from something, because the Six of Cups is in an avoidance position, is like not looking back, like needing to move in the right direction and not look back. I'm just going to go and plug that in because that's going to do that the whole time. I do apologise. I apologise for that. Okay, so yeah, like not dwelling on the past, I feel. Not dwelling on something from the past. You're being asked to embrace rest and being looked after by a nurturing energy. So there is like a motherly energy here that wants you to rest. This could be a message from a grandparent that may have passed, or a mother that may have passed, that wants you to rest, or you may have a mother figure or grandmother figure around you that wants to nurture you, wants you to rest, take a step back, let her look after you for a little while. There may be a need to rest and take a step back, definitely here. And then in your support position, you have the Page of Swords with the Temperance card. I feel like there's been some sort of patience, need to learn about something, need to learn some sort of information that can bring some sort of balance and harmony into your life this month. And then in your advice position, you've got the Empress with the Ten of Wands, and I feel like this is like, because the Ten of Wands to me is it's burden basically, but with the Empress here, it's like almost as if you are creating, or you're being asked to create a new situation for yourself by not overburdening yourself. It feels like there is a weight on your shoulders, and as I've said that, I feel like my shoulders feel really heavy. Feels like you're carrying too much, and you're being asked to put some things down and rest this month. Let's go to clarify these cards so I can rest my voice and do the rest of my videos tomorrow, because it is getting dark. Clarify the Two of Wands for Sagittarius, please. Oh, this has happened so often. Two of Wands is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. There has definitely been some sort of planning going on with this Knight of Pentacles here. You have been planning. Here is the Two of Wands again, and you also have the Page of Cups. So it could be something, you might be traveling, planning a holiday, planning some sort of road trip or move, or it could be to do with You could be going on holiday, an actual like holiday where you're able to take a break. Or it could be to do with like relocating. There's been some sort of planning going on, definitely. Some sort of like planning. You're in the first stages of something. Clarify the moon. The moon is keeping things quiet. There you have the Death card, clarifying the moon. There's a transition. There's a transition. There is some sort of transformation that you're keeping to yourself for now. Clarify the Knight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Oh goodness, did you see how that flipped out? The Knight of Cups is, and the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Devil and the Ten of Cups. This could be something family related. The Devil's a tough one. This is in your goal position. The Devil can be like feeling trapped. Are you feeling trapped by somebody or something? But in your goal position, and something fated because you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Give me a little bit more on that. Why the Devil? Why the Devil? The Page of Pentacles. The Five of Cups. There might be something that you don't want to leave behind, which would make sense with the Six of Swords and the Eight of Cups being in your obstacle position. There's something that you don't want to leave behind, you can't move on from. There's some sort of grief with this Five of Cups that like, it might be that there is like, you might be relocating. Yeah, relocating is coming through quite strongly. You might be relocating for like, it could be for like work, for family, for, it could be anything. It could be anything. But there's something that you don't want to leave behind. I feel like there is definitely something that you don't want to leave behind, or you feel trapped by a family member. You feel like you can't leave because of a certain family member. Could be this Knight of Cups. Yeah, trapped, feeling trapped. But this is in your goal position. This is why I don't always like doing specific spreads, and I rather read intuitively, because I get confused, because I'm like, how can that be a goal? Feeling trapped is not a goal. Maybe it's that you're wanting to break free from some kind of entrapment, and it doesn't necessarily have to be by another person. It could be by yourself and your own self-limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns, and it's about like letting go of that. Let's clarify this Six of Swords with the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords with the Eight of Swords. The Seven of Swords. Some kind of deception. And Three of Swords. Some kind of deception and heartbreak. But something that you need to walk away from but you're reluctant to. Having to walk away or having to move, having to relocate. Relocation is coming through strongly because you've got Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. some sort of like relocation. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Clarify the Queen of Wands. I hope this is resonating because you're going to know your situation better than I do. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Hermit. I feel like there's a need to be by yourself. There's a need to go within. There's a need but like the Queen of Wands is a confident person. This is something to be proud of. You have an ability to ground yourself, I feel like, with this Hermit. Clarify the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. You can't make this up. Avoid dwelling on the past, walking away, actually walking away from something from the past, leaving the past in the past, leaving the past in the past. Leave the past in the past. That just keeps coming through. Leave the past in the past. Leave the past in the past. Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Please clarify Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I really do feel like there is a mother figure that wants to nurture you and look after you at this time. She wants you to rest. That is the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So like letting go, because the Four of Wands upright is holding on. The Four of Pentacles, sorry, I'm getting tired, forgive me. The Four of Pentacles upright is holding on. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is letting go. Letting go. I do feel like there's something, you feel like you're going to hurt somebody else, or you're hurting, you don't want to get hurt yourself. There's a difficult decision to be made. There is something you've been planning. Could be a relocation, because that was coming through strongly, so that is definitely for someone. And leave the past in the past is coming through like really strongly. Leave the past in the past. Don't dwell on the past. Leave the past in the past. Walk away. Move on. Rest and nurture. If this is not a mother figure wanting to nurture you, this is your need to nurture yourself, to rest and nurture yourself. Because with this Queen of Wands being in reverse, so your accomplishment with the Queen of Wands upright is your confidence, but currently you may be lacking confidence because you're having to let go. You're lacking confidence in a decision that you need to make, and a decision of walking away from something. Clarify the Page of Swords with Temperance. Clarify the Page of Swords with Temperance. The Lovers. The Lovers. So you may have a partner that is able to help you with gaining new information that brings some sort of balance into your life. Or there may be a choice that needs to be made that requires you to learn new information. There is some sort of information potentially connected to a partner or a love romantic connection. Some sort of new information that brings balance. there's some sort of new information that you'll be learning about, potentially to do with a romantic connection or a choice that needs to be made if this is not a romantic connection. Gaining information, having patience as well, having patience to learn something new. Clarify the Empress with the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Empress with the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Empress. Clarify the Six of Wands. Victory again. Movement. This card looks like she is relocating. She's packed all of her bags. She's relocating. She's creating a new beginning for herself. She's taking everything she owns and she's gone. And it brings a victorious, successful new beginning. That is in your advice, by the way. So, yeah, like I feel like that is telling you to go ahead with whatever these plans are. And I'm still getting like relocation or moving house. Relocation, moving house. Creating a new beginning for yourself that is going to be successful. That's what's coming through, guys. I hope it resonates. Right, let's get you a Moonology card and then we will leave this reading here. What does Sagittarius need to know this month? What does Sagittarius need to know this month for May? What does Sagittarius need to know? Luck is on your side. You've had a couple fall out. Your hard work is paying off. Conclusions are within reach. I am only going to take luck is on your side and look at a new moon in Sagittarius. Because that was the top one, I'm going to take that one. I'm not going to read them all. Because my throat won't let me tonight anyway. Luck is on your side. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is venturous and even willing to take a few risks. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. And you did get the Wheel of Fortune. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up. No way. If that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your worldview. Count your blessings, literally, write them down or say them aloud. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching, learning something new. Don't be narrow-minded, start a week of gratitude practice. Wow. A trip or a relocation. I'm going to leave this reading here. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please can you leave me a comment down below and let me know. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.